Welcome to yet another Meteorology 101. Which ties over to put number one, which is not one way to protect yourself from a hurricane. Answer is A. Never open a window when a hurricane approaches. And number two, a hurricane warning means B. Storm approaching 24 hours. It's cut north this time, and it's a cut north warning. Alright. And I know it's summertime, but I think we're talking about winter now. We'll be talking about winter. So Merry Christmas. That'd be joking. That'd be joking. Winter weather. Winter weather. Alright. There are the factors. Cold weather. Cold temperature. Two, snow. Three, sweet or ice. Four, wind chill. So probably four things I know about winter weather. And tomorrow, shortly after, we're about thinking about winter weather, so how to avoid hypothermia. That's the definition of winter weather right there. Now, a blizzard. A blizzard I think 35 would mean 35 miles or greater wind. That's one thing. Two, whiteout conditions. That's the other thing you need for it to have a blizzard warning. A blizzard warning is actually well, we'll talk about blizzard warning shortly. Well, I think I can explain the two factors though. Well, actually, extreme cold as well. Those are the three factors that I know about that why makes us a blizzard. Yeah, a blizzard is a storm that has these three factors and stuff. More like a two factor. And what I call a winter storm starts off with a low pressure. It's a low pressure that's coming into the Pacific Northwest, bringing rain, wind and snow as well. And there's a lot of warnings as well that you can have during the winter. You can have winter weather advisory, which is kind of less serious than a winter storm warning, which is more serious. But the most serious type of warning is a blizzard warning. That means blizzard conditions are expected with the storm, with the winter storm. And you can have wind cold weather as well, also known as wind chill advisory or wind chill warning, due to the extreme cold. And while actually, I got started. Anyway, now if you're looking at snow, the snowflakes look a lot different. And let me give you a hint. If you kind of look a lot closer and stuff, if you see the snowflakes flying into the coat, the gloves and stuff, winter gloves, you can see different snowflakes, different patterns of snowflakes. And they're a lot prettier and stuff, you know. And snow, like I said about precipitation, cold air 32 degrees or less, like I said, is what forms snow. Like I said in previous lessons, or so. Now tomorrow let's look a little more about how to be safe during winter weather or so. And rarely, very rare, and this is true, you can get a bolt of lightning in a snowstorm. It's known as thunder snow. Sometimes when there's a little bit of pocket on a cloud, you get a little flash of lightning, known as thunder snow. And the worst kind of storm that you could ever have is an ice storm. An ice storm is where the temperatures are kind of like just freezing, a little above freezing, but then sometimes just below freezing. We have water on the ground, then you have freezing rain start forming and stuff. Let me demonstrate it. Sometimes you have rain, that's good, but sometimes they can turn into ice as well. And when ice is heavy and stuff, it can snap free and knock out your power pretty bad. I'll give you an example of it. Sioux Falls, South Dakota last April had a major ice storm. while here around today we have 2 feet of snow. Like April. April of 2013 was the most snowiest April on record. Snowiest month on record. And that is a different type of winter weather that we can experience. Sweet ice, snow, cold weather, wind chill, wild conditions, you name it. Road closure, you name it. Thank you for this lesson.